every year right before 2K comes out, 2K invites some YouTubers to come play the game early. I wasn't one of those people, but they invited people like cashnasty, Agent, Sub the Gamer, Annoying, Red, a bunch of other people. So they released some information about archetypes. They showed the new parks or old parks. I'm not gonna say anything until my next video, but right here they have released some archetype information.
I noticed up at the top of the TV, archetypes.
Oh yeah.
Primary and secondary archetypes. I know this is a
sir.
big question from our esports fans. I know this is a big question from the community. What can you tell us about archetypes this year?
I mean, so one of the big things now in creating yourself the way you want to do it is that you have a whole lot more to do. Now you can pick a primary archetype and a secondary archetype, and that will dictate the style of play you have, the way that your player develops, and it's just a lot. There's a lot more ways to take your character than you could in the past. There's a lot more versatility.
Now, 2K was streaming, Annoying was streaming, a bunch of other people were streaming. So I went to both their streams, and I see that there is dual archetypes. Now, look at this. So you can make, say for example, 3-point shooting is your primary archetype. Then you can choose from all of the other archetypes to be your secondary. Now your primary, it's going to get most of the attributes, it's going to get most of the badges, the majority of the badges are going to go towards the primary. Then I would assume the secondary would have silver and bronze badges. 2K18, it's just looking so perfect right now. They finally listened to us. You can have dual archetypes. There's way more than just like 5 Hall of Fame or 5 gold badges. You can have some Hall of Fame probably, some gold, some silver, some bronze. But there is like a cap for the amount of badges you can get, because you saw right back there was only a certain amount of bronze. It shows you a certain amount of silver, a certain amount of gold, a certain amount of Hall of Fame. It's like that probably for each archetype that you would make. So right now I'm gonna go through every single archetype that I saw that I can show you guys, and show you the amount of badges, upgrades, all that you can do. Before I get into it though, this is what the upgrade system looks like. It's not like, it doesn't show numbers, it doesn't show an up and down vertical bar for your upgrades. It's just like from left to right, you get a certain amount you can upgrade, a certain amount you can't. So you see the little white arrow, that is where I'm assuming it cuts off. So you can't upgrade any bit past that. That's just an assumption, but it's probably true, because you see on the top you have what, like 5 upgrades left, then 5, then 5, 2.5, 1. I don't know. That might be right. It might be right, but you see, this is a passing and ball handler archetype. So yes, they got rid of playmakers. It's not called playmaker anymore. I'm still going to call it a playmaker, because no one's going to be like, hey, how is that passing and ball handler archetype? No, it's not going to be that mixed with a sharpshooter. It's still going to be a play shooter. Now that I actually pause it and look at it, I see with the white arrows, they're all different, and it shows a complete max with the yellow. So what I'm thinking is that the white could be like how much you get if you were to boost your attributes, or it could be how much the badges help it whenever you unlock the badges caps. But that's not even the main point. Look at this. 3-point shooting defender. You see the dunking layups, it's pretty low. The 3-point shooting, it's nowhere even near maxed, because you're not a specific just a 3-point shooter. You're not able to shoot middies like crazy. But the middies still probably like an 85 or 80 something, maybe even 90. You don't even know, because you don't know, because it's just bars, not even numbers. But you see, since the defending is secondary, the steals and blocks, it's not even up that high. You see, it only goes up like about halfway. It's only up like halfway, and it's his secondary skill. So it doesn't really show that does that much. And I like this year that they made stamina its own category in your archetype, so you can just upgrade your stamina. You don't have to do practices and shit for that. Hopefully you can just upgrade it But over here you see how it has 0 Hall of Fame badges, 7 gold, like I think that's 9 silver. I can't tell. I think it's 9. And then 10 bronze badges. So you can only get 26 badges, but you can't get any Hall of Fame, because I think to get Hall of Fame you would have to put 3-point on top of 3-point. I'm pretty sure, because how else would you get Hall of Fame badges? So if you want them to be like perfected in your archetype, you would have to put it twice as your primary and your secondary. Now for 3-point shooting and passing and ball handling, it's all of these archetypes is going to be favored towards 3-point shooting, because that's the primary. If I were to make a player, I would put passing and ball handling as the primary, so you could guaranteed be able to speed boost and dribble. But if you're able to speed boost with wherever the ball handling is right now, then that would be clutch, but I don't know about that. So you see right here the dunks and layups is down once again. Of course the dunks is because you have no slasher in there, no athletic stuff, but you see the mid-range and 3-pointer are up very, very high. Very high. Then the ball handling isn't even up that high because it's the secondary. And then the stamina, I think that should be maxed because you just have passing and ball handling in there. But, you know, this game is not going to give you like 100 stamina. So everything else is really low. Everything else is literally like below the middle. But yeah, you're just going to have to deal with that with 2 archetypes, because the entire system now, it's going to favor the 2 that you pick. Then you see how there's less badges with this, 8 gold I think, or 6, 8 or 6, I can't tell. Then 6 or 8 silver, and then 5 bronze. That's only 21 or 17. It's less. I don't know why, but you can only get that many. Now I was right, if you put 3-point shooting for the primary and the secondary, your 3-pointer, it's literally maxed to be like 100 or 95, whatever the max is. And then you have 4 Hall of Fame badges: catch and shoot, deep range deadeye, limitless, and corner specialist. And then you also get 4 gold, I think 6 silver, and 6 bronze. That's 20 badges, but you get 4 Hall of Fame, which favor the 3-point shooting because you made that your primary and your secondary. Now, I would either make a straight passing and ball handler, a straight 3-point shooter, or mix the 2 around, make 3-point shooting the primary, secondary passing and ball handling. You would either want to do either of those if you're going to be a guard, probably. I wouldn't put defending in there, but that's just me. And then you see every other archetype, every other stat, it's very, very low. Now, if you do a 3-point shooting shot creator, once again, that one's going to make the mid-range go up and the 3-point down a little bit. It has 10 gold badges, 2 silver, 10 bronze. Everything else is still like towards the middle, but yeah, it's basically the same thing. I only have 3-point shooting as the primary with their secondaries because that's all that I saw. But with the driving and finishing, the 3-pointer is still good enough to be consistent. The layups and dunks are really high, and you can still shoot middies perfectly. And I'd assume you can't speed boost, but everything looks like all around right here because there's nothing even that high. So I guess that would also work. This post scoring one, you don't want to make a 3-point shooting post score. It wouldn't work out at all. So that's all for the 3-point shooting. There was nothing else for that, but you see, look at these badges. It's just so much. This game is so different this year. It's so much better. I like that this year they're actually taking into consideration what other people say, and they're adding stuff that people want. They're adding a variety of badges, different combinations of badges, different combinations of archetypes, so not everyone's going to be the same exact thing. And there's actually going to be a variety this year of everything. You see, look at this. It's the same. When you're making a player, the menu, it's different, but it like still kind of looks the same. But they changed this stuff around with all of this. People are going to be testing so many archetypes out. I'm going to be testing so many out. Now look at this park screenshot though. You see above him, it says 75. That's his overall. Now, I've been told your overall basically is your park rep, but I will get into that next video. But people are saying it could be your overall is just your park rep. You earn overall from playing park. No, you can do that, but there's also a park rep and rewards. Now you see him running around the park, it says 84 next to him. That's his overall. But the little silver thing around him is his rep. But look at this. The Wall of Fame. Everyone that hit Legend in 2K8, 2K17, they get put on a wall. For all that grinding, this is what being immortalized is. Your name on a wall. Wow. Oh my god. 2K, you have really outdone yourselves. Putting people's names on a wall for hitting Legend. And wasting their lives playing 18,000 games. Oh, you're so good, 2K, oh my god. But, yeah, that's it for this video. Let's get 8,000 likes, 10,000 likes, 10,000 likes, 10,000 likes for my video showing park gameplay and the new parks, or old parks. So, thank you, drop a like, and bye-bye.